The unthinkable has just torn through the Jones family. And it's bigger, louder, and nastier than anything reality TV has ever prepared you for. Mama Jones' voice screaming, raging, exposing secrets leaked across the internet like wildfire, leaving fans gasping. But just when everyone thought this family storm couldn't get any worse, the impossible happened. Chrissy and Jim Jones, the couple who have fought through ups, downs, proposals, and betrayals, finally snapped on camera, in front of millions. And the fight was so raw, so shocking, it has left fans wondering if this is the end of everything. We thought we knew about them, but hold on, because the drama didn't stop at shouting. This wasn't just another spat. This was a full-blown family war, triggered by Mama Jones' explosive audio leak that ripped open old wounds and forced Jim to pick sides in the most brutal way. And the way he turned on Chrissy. Fans are calling it the most jaw-dropping betrayal in love and hip-hop history. Now whispers are flying. Was Mama Jones the mastermind all along? Did Chrissy secretly plan her own clapback? Or is Jim hiding something so dark the audio was just the tip of the iceberg? This isn't gossip anymore. This is a scandal unraveling in real time, with lives, love, and loyalty all on the line. And trust me, you haven't even heard the worst of it yet. The Jones family drama has officially detonated. And what started as whispers in the shadows has erupted into the biggest firestorm hip-hop reality TV has ever seen. Mama Jones' voice, raw and furious, leaked across the internet in an audio so unfiltered, so damning, that fans could barely believe what they were hearing. In the clip, she screams at Jim Jones with the kind of rage only a mother could unleash. "You think Chrissy's loyal? She's the reason everything is falling apart." Her words, sharp as knives, cut through the silence of social media timelines like an explosion, and from that moment, the war lines were drawn. At first, fans thought this was just Mama being Mama. After all, her fiery personality has been a staple of the Jones household drama for years. But this time felt different. This wasn't playful shade or family banter. This was Mama Jones laying out accusations that hinted at betrayals deeper than anyone realized. And then came the bombshell. The audio didn't stay confined to Twitter threads or messy fan blogs. Within hours, the Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, and countless YouTube gossip channels had picked it up, amplifying Mama Jones' furious voice across millions of screens. The reaction was immediate and brutal. Chrissy was trending. Jim was trending. And Mama Jones had ignited the kind of scandal that reality producers could only dream of. But this wasn't scripted. It was personal, and it was spiraling fast. Behind the scenes, insiders whispered that Jim Jones was blindsided. He hadn't expected his mother's words meant for private ears, to become global entertainment. But when the clip dropped, Chrissy was the one left humiliated, dragged through the mud as fans dissected every syllable Mama Jones had screamed. Memes exploded overnight. Split screens of Chrissy wiping tears next to Mama Jones' furious glare. Captions reading, "This family war is bigger than hip-hop." And just when it seemed Chrissy would keep quiet, she struck back. Sources claim Chrissy confronted Jim in private first, demanding, "Did you know she was recording this? Did you know she was planning to destroy me?" Jim denied it, but the tension was too much. Their heated exchange allegedly spilled out during filming. With cameras capturing the moment, Chrissy snapped. The footage, described by a production insider as unusable but unforgettable, allegedly shows Chrissy shouting at Jim, "Every time your mama screams, you blame me. But you never ask her why she keeps trying to destroy us." Jim, red-faced, fired back, "Because you give her a reason. You push her buttons, then act like the victim." Fans had begged for years to see Jim choose between the two women in his life. Now, in one of the ugliest, rawest moments, they got their wish. And it wasn't pretty as whispers of this explosive fight leaked out. social media went into overdrive. Team Chrissy fans demanded Jim stand up to his mother. Team Mama fans mocked Chrissy, saying she had finally been exposed. The real shock came when an alleged second audio surfaced, this time with Jim's voice faintly heard in the background. In the muffled recording, he says, "If this ever gets out, it's over for all of us." The internet went wild. Was Jim admitting to a family cover-up? What secrets was he trying to bury? And most importantly, who leaked the second tape? That's when the conspiracy theories took hold. Some fans claimed Mama Jones herself leaked the first audio to make Chrissy look bad, but the second leak proved someone else was pulling strings. Could it have been a rogue producer, a former friend, or even Chrissy herself fighting fire with fire to clear her name? Meanwhile, the fight between Jim and Chrissy escalated beyond words. According to insiders, Chrissy packed her bags after one particularly heated night, threatening to leave for good. She allegedly shouted, "If you can't protect me from your mother, then I don't belong here." Jim's response: he slammed the door and yelled, "Then maybe you don't." That single sentence leaked through an anonymous crew member's tweet, and within minutes, Jim kicks Chrissy out was trending worldwide. Fans debated endlessly. Had Jim really ended it? Or was this just another twisted chapter in their decade-long roller coaster relationship? Producers smelled blood in the water. Word on the street was that Love and Hip Hop cameras were rolling for much of the fallout, but VH1 execs were panicking about legal exposure. If they aired too much of the raw, uncut fight, they risked lawsuits. If they held back, they risked losing the juiciest storyline of the season. And in the middle of it all, Mama Jones stayed eerily quiet. No interviews, no clapbacks, no denials, just silence. That silence only made the situation more sinister. Fans speculated she was plotting her next move, holding even darker receipts that would blow the lid off the family war. By now, social media was fully divided. Hashtags told the story. Hashtag Team Chrissy, hashtag Team Mama Jones, and even hashtag Pray for Jim trended simultaneously. Twitter detectives dissected old clips of the family, arguing over whether Mama had always hated Chrissy or if something deeper had pushed her to this breaking point. TikTok edits layered the leaked audio over dramatic music, racking up millions of views in hours. Celebrities started chiming in too. Remy Ma tweeted a cryptic line. Sometimes the loudest in the room got the most to hide. Fans instantly connected it to Mama Jones. Cardi B went live, laughing. "Yo, this is crazier than any Love and Hip Hop reunion I've ever seen. They need to drop the full footage." Even 50 Cent couldn't resist posting a meme of Jim looking stressed with the caption, "Man caught between mama and wifey. Send prayers." And through it all, Chrissy didn't back down. Sources claim she started documenting everything, every text, every voicemail, every moment Jim chose Mama over her. She was preparing for battle, and her closest friends hinted she was ready to expose her own receipts. The storm was no longer about Mama Jones screaming. It was about loyalty, betrayal, and a relationship that had been stretched to the breaking point. Fans weren't just watching drama, they were watching a family crumble in real time. And as if that wasn't enough, the final twist of part 1 came when a third, unverified clip surfaced late at night. In it, a woman's voice, allegedly Mama Jones, can be heard muttering, "I warned him about Chrissy, but he never listens. Now look where we are." The clip ended abruptly, leaving fans gasping. Was Mama admitting she planned this all along? Was Chrissy just collateral damage in a bigger family scheme? Or was the clip fake, planted by someone looking to stir chaos? No one knew for sure. But one thing was certain. This wasn't just a family argument anymore. This was war. And the next chapter promised to reveal betrayals so deep they could end relationships, careers, and maybe even the Jones family itself forever. The second leak had already shattered the fragile balance. But by the time the third audio clip hit the internet, things turned nuclear. This wasn't just about Mama Jones' furious words anymore. This was about trust, betrayal, and a family collapsing in front of millions. Fans had expected fireworks, but no one was prepared for the depth of destruction that followed. The alleged third clip, whispered to be recorded late at night in Mama Jones' home, sent the internet into an uncontrollable frenzy. In it, Mama's voice seethed with venom as she muttered, "I warned him about Chrissy. She's going to tear this family apart." What made jaws drop was the faint, almost unrecognizable voice in the background, believed to be Jim Jones himself saying, "Nothing to defend Chrissy, just sighing in exhaustion." To fans, that sigh was confirmation that Jim had finally broken. Within minutes, Chrissy went live on Instagram. Her face was pale, but her eyes were burning with rage. "I'm tired of being painted as the villain," she said, voice trembling. "Y'all don't know half the truth. If y'all knew what went down behind closed doors, you would stop calling me the problem and start questioning why Jim keeps choosing sides." Her words set social media ablaze, but it was what came next that left viewers gasping. Chrissy held up her phone, scrolling through messages that she claimed were between Jim and Mama. On one of the screenshots, Jim allegedly texted his mother, "Don't worry, I'll handle her. Just stop yelling on tape." Fans couldn't believe their eyes. Did this mean Jim was actively covering for Mama Jones, working against Chrissy from within their own home? The betrayal stung. Twitter exploded with takes. "Jim ain't no man for that. Chrissy deserves better. Mama Jones masterminded the whole thing." The fan war was vicious, dividing households and friendships as everyone picked their side in the Jones family civil war. But the story didn't end with social media rants. Just hours after Chrissy's live, an insider leaked details of an off-camera blow-up between her and Jim that allegedly ended with Chrissy hurling a glass against the wall, shattering it into pieces. The source claimed Jim screamed back, "You love embarrassing me. First my mother, now the whole world." "Congratulations, Chrissy, you got what you wanted." Neighbors reportedly called security after hearing the argument echoing down the hallway. What happened next stunned even the most jaded reality TV watchers. Mama Jones herself emerged from the shadows, not to apologize, not to clarify, but to double down. In a late-night Facebook Live, Mama Jones smirked into the camera, her tone dripping with smug satisfaction. "I don't need to explain myself to nobody. If you think Chrissy is innocent, you don't know her like I do. My son knows. He always knows." That single phrase, "he always knows," ignited 1,000 conspiracy theories. Fans dissected her cryptic words, convinced that Jim was secretly aligned with his mother the whole time, allowing Chrissy to drown in public humiliation. Meanwhile, Chrissy had vanished. For 3 days, she stayed silent, fueling rumors that she had finally left Jim for good. Blogs speculated she was hiding out with friends in Miami, while others whispered she was plotting the ultimate revenge-a-tell-all interview that would air every dirty secret the Jones family had tried to bury. Then came the fourth twist, the one no one saw coming. A secret recording, this time of Jim and Chrissy's fights, surfaced online. In the clip, Jim's voice cracked with frustration as he yelled, "You think this is about her? This is about you never respecting me." Chrissy shot back, "How can I respect a man who can't even stand up to his own mother?" The sound of something crashing in the background ended the clip abruptly, leaving fans breathless. By now, the Jones saga had outgrown love and hip-hop. It wasn't just gossip anymore, it was national news. Entertainment outlets covered it like a political scandal, while mainstream talk shows debated the psychology of mama's boys and controlling parents. A viral headline on TMZ read, "The family feud that shook hip-hop to its core." Celebrities couldn't resist jumping into the chaos. Tamar Braxton wrote a long post about how some mamas don't know when to let go. Funkmaster Flex roasted Jim on the radio, saying, "You 47 years old and still letting your mom fight your battles? Embarrassing." Even Nicki Minaj liked a post shading Mama Jones, sparking speculation that she was Team Chrissy. The hip-hop world was united in one thing: the Jones family war had eclipsed music. Television and gossip had become cultural history. But the true breaking point came when legal threats entered the picture. Chrissy's team allegedly prepared to sue for defamation, claiming Mama Jones' public statements were character assassination. Jim's camp fired back with accusations that Chrissy was exploiting the leaks for clout. In a shocking twist, VH1 producers hinted that they had more footage they couldn't legally air yet. Footage so explosive that lawyers were on standby, fans were foaming at the mouth, begging for the full clips. TikTok creators staged reenactments of the leaked audios, racking up millions of views. Twitter Spaces hosted all-night debates where thousands tuned in just to argue about whether Jim was a coward, Mama Jones was evil, or Chrissy was manipulative. Then came the final twist of this chapter: a leaked text thread allegedly from Jim's phone surfaced online. In it, he wrote to a close friend, "I don't even know who I can trust anymore. I feel like I'm losing both of them." That message shattered what little was left of the illusion. For the first time, Jim wasn't seen as the aggressor or the enabler. He was painted as the broken man caught in the middle of two women who refused to stand down. But this sympathy was short-lived because almost immediately, another source whispered to the blogs that Chrissy had proved Jim wasn't as innocent as he appeared. According to the insider, Chrissy had a folder full of receipts, messages, voicemails, and maybe even videos that could destroy Jim's public image forever. The insider teased that Chrissy was ready to release it all if Jim keeps siding with his mother. The suspense was unbearable. Fans demanded answers. Was Chrissy bluffing? Or was she about to detonate the final bombshell that would end Jim's career and Mama Jones' influence once and for all? The air was electric with anticipation. But the truth was clear. The family war had only just begun. And the next leak could be the deadliest one yet. The whispers about Chrissy's folder of receipts didn't stay whispers for long. Within hours, gossip blogs had already begun teasing what was allegedly inside. Screenshots of emails, voicemails laced with shouting. Even rumors of hidden video recordings of private arguments. Fans were left clutching their phones, unable to look away as hashtags like #ChrissyReceipts and #JonesFamilyWar shot straight to the top of Twitter. But then Chrissy made the move that no one expected. She broke her silence with a chilling Instagram post. No caption, no explanation. Just a single blurred-out screenshot of what looked like Jim Jones' contact name, with the preview of a voicemail underneath. "You better choose me over her." The internet froze. Who was her? Was it Mama Jones? Was it another woman? Entirely. The ambiguity was terrifying, and it sparked a firestorm of speculation. Comments flooded in within minutes. Fans begged for her to drop the full clip, while others accused Chrissy of playing dangerous games. One follower wrote, "Chrissy knows what she's doing. She's holding the internet hostage." And it was true. The suspense was unbearable. Meanwhile, Jim Jones was unraveling in real time. He went live on Instagram late that night, pacing back and forth in his living room, visibly shaken. "Everybody wanna see me lose," he muttered, his voice cracking. "Y'all don't understand what I'm going through. I love my mother, I love Chrissy. But this ain't no entertainment for me. This is my life. And it's falling apart." His raw vulnerability should have earned him sympathy, but instead, it backfired. Fans blasted him in the comments. "Stand up to your mama, Jim. You weak. Chrissy deserves better." His own attempt at damage control turned into another nail in the coffin of his public image. Mama Jones, never one to stay quiet, doubled down harder than ever before. She released her own video response, and it was explosive. Sitting in her kitchen with a glass of wine, she leaned into the camera and snarled, "Chrissy can wave them little receipts all she wants. I got 30 years of receipts on her. You think you can come between me and my son over my dead body?" The threat was as chilling as it was theatrical, and within minutes, clips of her rant were spreading like wildfire. The comment sections overflowed with debates. Was Mama Jones protecting her son or destroying him? The feud had reached the point of no return. But the most shocking twist came when an anonymous Twitter account dropped what they claimed was one of Chrissy's voicemails to Jim. An audio file where Chrissy could allegedly be heard crying, screaming, "If you don't pick me this time, I'm gone for good." The audio quickly went viral, with fans split between pity for her desperation and disgust at the toxic codependency on display. VH1. Producers couldn't stay silent anymore. For the first time, a spokesperson stepped forward and hinted that everything audiences had seen so far was just the tip of the iceberg. "We can't legally release certain footage yet," the spokesperson said cryptically, "but viewers will understand everything soon." That single statement sent shockwaves through the fan base. What footage could be so damning that lawyers were involved? Was it a secret fight caught on hidden cameras? A confession? A betrayal that would end careers and careers? By now, the hip-hop industry was officially on fire. Rappers, singers, and reality stars all chimed in. Cardi B tweeted, "Sometimes family don't want you happy." 50 Cent posted a meme of Jim caught between two screaming women, adding his usual trolling bro stuck in a hostage situation. Even Remy Ma, known for her unfiltered commentary, weighed in with a no-deleted post saying, "This is why you don't mix mamas and marriages." But just when fans thought it couldn't get any messier, Chrissy pulled the ultimate stunt. She went live again, but this time, instead of just venting, she played an audio file directly into the stream. The voice was unmistakable. Mama Jones, screaming, "I made Jim who he is. Not you, not anybody else. You're nothing without me." The audience went into meltdown. Thousands watched live, recording every second, reposting it across platforms before Chrissy abruptly cut the stream. The fallout was catastrophic. News outlets ran with headlines like "The Family War Goes Nuclear" and "Mama Jones versus Chrissy, the battle that could end Jim Jones' legacy." Fans begged for Jim to speak up, but his silence was deafening. He hadn't posted in days, fueling rumors that he had walked out on Chrissy or worse, cut ties with both women. Insiders whispered that Jim had retreated to a private studio, locking himself in to record new music, using the chaos as fuel for his lyrics. Others claimed he was staying with friends to avoid the relentless pressure at home. The mystery only made fans hungrier. Where was Jim, and what side would he choose when he finally reemerged? The chaos took another shocking turn when unconfirmed. Reports surfaced that police had been called to the Jones residence after a domestic disturbance. No arrests were made, but the implication was clear. The family war had now reached dangerous levels. Bloggers seized on the story, with one headline screaming, "Is this how it ends?" Police rushed to break up Jones' family meltdown. At this point, the lines between reality TV, personal tragedy, and national entertainment had blurred completely. Twitter threads dissected the psychology of Mama Jones. Instagram lives turned into battlegrounds, and TikTok creators dramatized the saga like it was a Shakespearean play. The Jones family drama wasn't just gossip anymore, was cultural obsession, and then came the final blow. A new leak surfaced, allegedly the missing piece that tied everything together. It was a private conversation between Jim and a close friend recorded secretly, where Jim admitted, "I can't leave Chrissy, but I can't lose my mom either. One of them gotta go, but I don't got the strength to choose." The tape spread like wildfire, cementing Jim not as the villain, not as the hero, but But as the tragic man trapped in a war he had no power to win, the world waited with bated breath. Would Chrissy drop the rest of her receipts and finally bury Mama Jones once and for all? Would Mama strike back with decades of dirt that could destroy Chrissy's reputation forever? Or would Jim, pushed to the edge, finally snap and make the choice that could end this family war? The cameras were rolling, the receipts were piling up, and the stakes had never been higher. But one thing was undeniable. The Jones family wasn't just fighting, they were burning down everything in their path. And the whole world was watching, waiting for the final explosion, and now we're left at the edge of an absolute cliffhanger. Chrissy has hinted that she has even more recordings. Mama Jones is daring her to try. Jim is trapped, silent and unraveling in front of the world. The receipts, the screaming, the betrayals. This isn't just another reality TV fight. This is a full-blown family war unraveling in real time, with consequences that could destroy reputations, end careers, and split a family forever. But here's the truth. What's coming next will be even darker. Insiders are whispering that there are videos nobody's seen yet. Evidence so explosive that it could completely flip the narrative on who's the victim and who's the villain. If Chrissy presses play, if Mama Jones counters, if Jim finally breaks, this story will ignite into something we've never seen before in hip-hop culture. So ask yourself, do you really want to miss the next leak? Do you want to wake up tomorrow and see the internet on fire without knowing the full story first? Because this isn't just gossip, it's history in the making. Hit that like button right now. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe. With notifications on, trust me, what's coming will make tonight look like child's play. The war is only beginning. The next chapter is going to change everything.